everybody. Welcome to Painting with Love. I'm Natalie. So I hope you've been enjoying all the videos I've been making, and hopefully you guys have been learning a lot. I really hope you have. I'm trying to do this. This is going to be a long process. I'm going to try not to skip anything. But if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and please leave some in these videos so I know what you guys want. So I want to help you out as much as I can, especially if you love art as much as I do. Okay, but anyways, yes, so please like it, thumbs up my videos, definitely do that. We want to get me popular. Like I said, I'm the future female Bob Ross, so we're going to do lots of happy paintings. Okay, so your next exercise, today what I'm going to have you do is you're going to do a total of 10 little paintings. And the first 4 are basically going to be 4 paintings based on the seasons. So you're going to have one for spring, summer, fall, and winter. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get either a 9-inch by 12-inch canvas sheets or paper, or you can also do 4-inch by 6-inch small little paintings. So, or 4.5 by 6-inch, sorry about that. So 4.5-inch by 6-inch small little paintings. These are just going to be very subjective. You're going to do them quick, kind of like the ones that you just did with the colors I like and the colors I dislike. And what you're going to do is, okay, so this is what you're going to do. Part 2, all right, this is your next exercise for color theory. Okay, in your mind's eye, visualize each season in turn. Without portraying any recognizable objects at all, mix and paint colors to show what each season signifies to you. So whatever colors, what colors do you think about or do you see in your mind when you think of these seasons? So for me, I've got my spring. I think lots of pastel, Easter colors, lots of flowers and stuff like that. For this is summer, I think of beach, warm, just blues and turquoises and just really warm, because you're playing in the water all the time. So that's what I think of when I think of the summer. Okay, so, and for fall, I think of like neutral purples and earth tones and the colors of the leaves, like the golds and oranges and reds. And then for winter, of course, I think of, light blues, lavenders, to represent snow and just the cold, chilly air. So that's what I think of when that's what I see in my mind when I think of spring, summer, fall, and winter. So there's mine. Again, you guys can do this on a large sketch pad. You can just draw it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to get you in the hang of painting. And bear with me too. I notice I've made a couple little mistakes here and there in my videos, but I'm learning too. So this is all new for me, and I'm sure the more I do this, the more comfortable I'm going to get with the camera and everything, because at first it's kind of awkward. It's like, whoa, I'm talking to just a camera here. But really I'm not. I'm talking to people out there. So, all right, so that's exercise. Well, this is part 2. So this is the next exercise you guys are going to do right here. So 4 paintings. 1 to represent the seasons: summer, spring, fall, and winter. Okay, so the next part, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to do 6 emotion paintings. And these are going to be based on anger, joy, sadness, love, jealousy, and tranquility. Okay, so again, you're going to paint 6 small rectangular paintings. You're going to depict no recognizable objects, no flowers or hearts or stars or symbols, no numbers, no words. Use whatever colors you like, all right? And then just do these, really fast. You don't want to have any interruptions. You want to have a nice quiet place or put on some music, but don't have any interruptions, okay? You want this to you want to paint straight from their first instincts, your first thoughts. You don't really want to think too hard about it. This is just you're getting an idea of what you like and what you dislike and what colors mean what to you. And that's going to help you a lot for when you do your paintings. All right, so for me now, I did for anger, I think of reds, blood, passion, like oranges, blacks, grays. I just think of those colors when I think of anger because anger is just really loud. All right. And then for joy, I think of, again, kind of like spring colors, just very happy, bright pinks, turquoises, yellows. That brings me joy. Okay, for sadness, I just think of very dreary, dark grays. Again, just very dull, no color. You just see everything kind of gray. You know, that's what I think of for sadness. And dark blues and a little bit of like dark purples too. For love, I think of pinks, reds, light pink. I hope you can see this. God, I mean, I tested before I did this, but I hope you can see this. All right. For jealousy, I think of blacks, navy blues. Again, dark colors. Jealousy to me is very dark. It's just a dark emotion. Don't like it at all. Okay, tranquility. Tranquility to me, again, is very soothing, very serene, light. So I think of light colors, light lavenders, light blues, light turquoises, whites, beiges, warm sand tones. That's what I think of when I think of tranquility. So you're going to do 6 little paintings. It can be, again, on a big sketch pad, however you want to do it. But don't do them too big. These are just going to be quick and small. You don't want to spend a lot of time on this. You know, 15, 20 minutes. It shouldn't take you that long. You're just going to do it real fast. Paint with your gut. Paint with your heart. Okay, so now let's see here. So, you know, again, what colors do you see when you think of these emotions? What colors do you see in your mind? That's what you have to ask yourself. And then just get to it. Just go. Go to town. And I don't use the glaze for these paintings. I forgot to mention that to you before. I don't use the glaze for these paintings because the glaze is kind of expensive and these are just quick. The glaze I use for my canvas paintings and for my detailed paintings. I don't use the glaze when I'm doing these quick little subjective paintings. So just use water if you want to dilute the color a little bit. Use water. And again, remember, practice using your complementary colors. Your black, your white, your grays, mix it with your reds or blues or whatever colors you like. And you can get so many different colors. There's endless possibilities. And we will get into painting little paintings with color schemes too, using the color wheel and different color schemes. Because complementary is not the only color scheme there is. There's tons of color schemes. There's triadic, there's double complementary, there's square tetrad. I mean, we've got a lot to discuss, so woo, this is going to be fun. I love it. I hope you're learning a lot. Please, if you are, thumbs up. These small paintings are the first step in a long process of self-discovery through color that you will experience as you acquire knowledge about the amazing world of color. As in all your artwork, the goal is to find yourself, express yourself through your style and color, and express yourself with your own unique color and sensibility, your own uniqueness. So go to it, people. Go find yourself and express yourself through color. It's so much fun. Do it. Okay, happy painting. So that's it. That's it for this part, you guys. And I hope you have fun. Again, I'm Natalie. Enjoy this process. Bear with me again. I will get better the longer I do this. And, you know, the more encouragement you guys give me, I'm sure the better I'll get too. And throw me back some feedback. Let me know what you want to learn so we can talk about it. Let me know what you want to get into. I'm going to go into all kinds of stuff, but I want to hear from you and I want to know what you guys have to say and what your thoughts are. So happy painting. I love you and I will see you in our next exercise. And this is lesson 2, color theory, part number 5. There's going to be a lot of parts to color theory, just so you know. Okay, and I hope you like the playlist that I've created too. I created some really cool playlists, so it'll be a lot easier to watch these videos in sequence. Okay, peace and love, happy painting. Ciao for now.